Hey guys.
J&D Projects here.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
We're in an old forge. It's an 1820s to 1850s forge. It's at a place where my family and we volunteer. It's a living history farm in our area. And so we do a lot of the blacksmithing work. We do other things besides blacksmithing. This is the forge. It's a really fine forge too. And it draws wonderfully. And so, but the problem we've got is right here. It is the old bellows. And as you can see here, it's a double bellows, but you can probably see the duct tape hanging down because this black bladder was actually put on in the mid 90s. Someone found an old bellows and restored it. And when they did, they put, for the bladder, they used imitation leather. It is cracked, and they also used upholstery tacks to tack it on. So we're taking all that off. We're going to restore the wood, and we're going to put probably, John, what are we going to use for the bladder?
Calf skin.
Calf skin?
Calf skin. And
then we're going to make we're going to make square nails to put back in to give it really that flair of the 1800s look. So our job now is to get this thing down off its carriage and carry it home. So that's what we're going to do for this first segment of the video. And then maybe we'll do one or two installments as we go along to show you the progress we make on doing this restoration. So we're going to get some stuff moved around, and we'll get the camera back on in just a second. So bear with us.
Okay guys, so we figured out our first game plan. What we're going to do is we're going to put a piece of cord over this beam right here, tie it off right there. Then we're going to take that joint out that comes out here, take that joint out. That will free that up. We'll cut this, and this whole thing will slowly swing down to the bench because there's two pivot points on either side here. And at that point, we can support this and take these two cotter pins out on both sides and be able to take the entire bellows down.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan to me. So we're going to hand the camera back to the cameraman, or woman as the case may be, and get this operation started. Okay. All right. So first thing, we'll get this little bit of paracord here. Where's the end at on this
one? Hang on, let's stop recording.
All right, John, here you go. Put that over. And bring it down. You want to find a place to tie it off. There should be a nail or something over there on that wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is.
Okay. Once you put a loop in that thing so you can just kind of loop it over.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe make a noose out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I tell you what, John, hang on just a second. Get you a lot of slack. You need a bunch of slack here.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of that. Okay, and now put you a right here.
Mm-hmm.
Put you a thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, put that over the hook. That way we'll have some extra slack when we start to let that thing down.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There. That's tight. John,
Yep.
is that gonna stay on the nail?
Okay. Yep, it's good.
It's not gonna come
Okay.
off the nail.
Okay. All right, now, tell you what I'm going to do. John bought me and him a couple of knives. Here's my knife. And I doubt that Kendall Grey is one of our subscribers, but should Kendall Grey be one of our subscribers, this comes from him. He's got a website called, a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's called Kendall Grey.
No, Kendall Grey. Kendall Grey Vlogs or Kendall Grey 2, I think, is his 2 channels.
Okay, well, anyway, he does a lot of outdoor stuff, and he's got a lot of merchandise and stuff, and these knives are really cool. So John got us one each. So I'm using the Kendall Grey Special here to cut that paracord. Okay, now let me just get this into this eye here. Okay. Okay. All right, now it's going to have a little slack in it for now. All right. Could you hand us the mallet, please? We'll hold this for just a second. We need a mallet. Our tools are down on the ground, so
the camera person.
Yeah, the camera person is having to feed us resources. So we're going to give a shot here at trying to. I know that the camera is behind us, but there's really no other option given the way this. You can come under. I know this is called a widow's deal, but you can come under the camera or under the ladder. Is that? I think I may have to cut that. Let me get the Kendall Grey Special back out again. Somebody used duct tape. That's a nice 1800s era repair tool, repair item. Okay.
I'll take the pipe.
That's a tailpipe. That's a piece of tailpipe, I think. No, this is a piece of wood.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Hey,
okay, John,
sweet.
you got a problem. You're gonna have to carve out.
We could always just try to use that and we could repair it.
We might try to restore it and repair it. It needs some work. So we'll take that home with us.
Can you put that?
Yeah, put that down there. And then
It's okay. I'll take that.
we're having to pass the camera back and forth because we are kind of limited back here in this little corner. That's why these bellows are mounted high, to get them out of the way. Okay. All right, now, next thing is we're going to try to get this piece of wire off here. I don't want to cut this wire if I can help it.
Before we need to.
Yeah, you need to get the camera out of your hand.
Out of my hand. I need to man this rope down here because it could have the potential.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Hang on, Dad.
Okay.
It's off.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
It's going to get some tension put on it here in just a second. If you'll just kind of hold it.
I'll try.
Okay.
Keep holding it.
Huh?
Keep holding it.
Okay. Okay, that part's off. Okay, now take it off the hook.
Take it off the hook.
behind, and now you're gonna need to hold it, John. You gotta put some. No, hold the rope. Okay, and we're just gonna let it come down. You can let it come down now. Let it rotate down. We just want to be super careful with this. Okay, so we want to go real slow. Okay, now can you unhook the chain in the back, or is it already unhooked?
No, it's still on.
Okay.
I've got it unhooked.
That's fine. Now, you can let's just let this rotate on down. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of dust, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, now, can we hook that chain somewhere? Can you just find some place to hook it?
No, not really. There's not really a place for it.
Just anywhere. Well, I can use this piece of wire, John. Yeah, because we just want that thing out of our way.
Once we get this down, we'll show you what's going on with it.
Okay. There we go. That'll hold that for now. Okay. So now here we are. We've got it rotated down, and what I think we're going to do is we're going to find a bucket that's got coal in it. Go ahead and take that coal bucket and just dump it out on the coal pile back behind the forge, out there right outside the door. We need to get a bucket or something to put. I'm not sure that bucket's going to be big enough though. We may have to use that. So let's try to. Can you lift that in? Is that too heavy? Or if you can just roll it over here, I can get it. Oh, we're closer. Okay, we just need another probably a couple of inches. What about this? That brick's gonna be too thick, I'm pretty sure. Oh, how about a piece of coal? Let's see if we can get it. Almost. All right. Well, it turns out coal comes in handy in more than one way in a forge. We're using it as a chalk. Okay. Let's grab a pair of lineman's pliers in for us, please. You can give Mama back the camera.
Okay guys, so we kind of rethought our plan. We are going to keep this rope attached to the front of the bellows. We're going to get another rope across this beam going this way, and we'll be able to pull on this rope and make it even and bring it down and just lay it straight on the table. So.
Okay, so we need some more rope.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, John. Okay. Here, get a.
I'll get it over the beam.
There you go.
No,
Yeah, we forgot to stop. We meant
this way.
we meant to stop and get some rope, and because we don't have any more at the house, but we did have this paracord, and so thought, well, we'll bring paracord and we'll stop anyway, and we forgot to stop, so we're stuck with paracord.
But it's real strong, so.
But it's 550, so it's good stuff. All right, now let's get the first. You want to get that cotter pin out?
Oh, yeah, I can get it in my hand. It's very loose.
Okay. I'm going to take and give me that. All that. I'm going to put it over here in the windowsill. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to need those pliers. Okay. Oh, that one's a little rusty. It's going to take a little bit of mojo here to get that off. Okay, good. All right. So we got the cotter pins out now. All we have to do now is, John, I want you to see how far that will, see if that will rotate at all.
So you got this?
Here, I've got this. Hang on.
It's coming out over there more than it's coming out over here.
Okay, I'll hold this in.
Oh yeah, we got enough.
You got enough wiggle room? Okay, hang on here.
This thing down.
I need to reposition myself here. Okay, now.
We need to.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Do you think that you can do this pin, pull the pin, get the pins out? I will get down and I'll hold both ropes.
Well, why don't you get this rope fastened to where it's level again? That will help us take the weight down evenly. Okay,
well, I think if, yeah, the bucket was a bad idea. We're going to take the bucket away.
Restarting.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I got, it's holding. Now, can you just pull the bellows and get it out of that other slot? Okay, great. Here it comes. It's coming. Okay, are we stuck on anything? We are. We're stuck on that back brace back there. So I'm gonna pull it your way just a hair. Okay? We're stuck on your brace now. Okay. Okay. All right, now, John, you can get down and help me with the rest of it now. Oh, man, it's dusty. Okay, all right. Now, let's bring it, rotate it my way, because we want to get it past this brace. Okay? All right. Okay, now, start leaning it back towards you when you can.
Hang on, you still have to go. You're going to keep on going.
Okay.
Keep on going.
Okay.
Now I got it.
Okay. Yeah. Now what we're going to do, John, is just take it out and lay it in the yard right behind you, okay? So let's keep letting it down. Yep, as you can get past that ladder. I still got the rope, so it's not going to fall on you.
Okay, so I'm just going to let go for a second.
Yeah, you can. I got it. Okay, tell me when you have it.
I got it.
Okay.
Keep on coming.
Okay, keep on coming. Easy. Easy. Okay. Now I'm gonna get this piece of rope off real quick. Are you in good place right there?
Yeah, I'm in a good place.
Okay, and then I just need to pop this off this hook back here. Okay, so now he's going to be completely free. Okay, let's go. Okay, now hang on. I want to be real careful. How does that carriage look back there?
It looks fine.
Is it okay? All right. Okay. I don't know. This thing probably weighs about 50, 60 pounds, maybe 100.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
know. I can't tell weight very well.
Yeah.
But you can see a lot of different things. For instance, so they tried to repair it with a little bit of duct tape here. And so this is called a double bellows. So what happens is when you start pumping the bellows, the bottom bellow is what is putting air in, and part of it goes up to inflate the top bellows. And then you can stop pumping and the air will come out, and so it gives you continuous air whether you're pumping or not. So it just keeps you from having to work so hard. Now this one doesn't work so well because, as you can see, there's all kinds of tears and holes in this, and that's what all this duct tape was for. And so we're going to be doing away with all that, and we're going to put in, you can see over here, we've got a little bit of trouble right here. it looks like this piece has broke free. So we're probably going to have to pull this all apart and re-glue all these joints.
The bottom's cracked all the way down the center too.
Yeah, the bottom is cracked. How does that look like over here on this? Let's put it up on its here so they can see that. So you can see here, we got a crack here that needs to be filled in. So we'll probably fill it in with epoxy. We'll fill it in with epoxy. Probably.
Probably, maybe.
Yeah, well, I don't know how we'll have to. We have to pin it on the back side, maybe. But let's go ahead and lay it down on this side now, so we can see it a little bit better. Here, let's lay it down. Okay. I mean, it really was built well. This is a piece of wrought iron, and these are square head nails that are holding that in. So that's kind of interesting. We don't know what the provenance of this thing is, but the carcass of the bellows is probably period. It's just that this fake leather here is just gone bad, and then this thing right here, this filter, I'm not even sure what that's all about.
There's a wood flapper under here that goes up and down and up and down.
And I guess this was designed to maybe keep some of the dust and stuff out of the bellows, but you know, that really is not very attractive. So we need to figure out what we're going to do there. So we got quite a restoration project to do here on this thing, and we'll be doing.
There's going to be several parts.
Yeah, there'll be several parts. We'll probably publish this tonight as part 1, and then part 2 will probably be taking it apart and doing just a general assessment of what the mechanics of this thing is like on the inside, and then we'll begin the process of restoring and then rebuilding. So this is definitely a hand forged piece. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but it's different on both ends. This is definitely hand forged without a doubt, and it's wrought iron from what I can tell. So that's really quite fascinating. So this is probably definitely at least early 1900s, if not 1800s era bellows. So we have our work cut out for us. This is the biggest restoration project we've ever done. So we thank y'all for watching. What do we need to tell them?
Well, hit the like button if you like what you see here. Please consider subscribing. It really helps us out.
Absolutely. And stay tuned.
And give us a comment. Give us a comment and tell us, you know.
Yeah, tell us what you think.
Just tell us stuff, you know, whatever.
If you see something here that you think we ought to do a certain way, put it in the comments. We'd love to hear it.
Or if you'd like to see what kind of future videos, you know, give us a little bit of feedback on that. You know,
absolutely.
What y'all prefer, you know.
So far it seems like you like the tool videos, you like when we make a tool or when we make something on the forge. Those seem to be the best ones. However, we are going to go fishing pretty soon. There's a pond that we can the owners are wanting all of the brim out of, and brim are just fun to catch. So we're going to be doing a video on that pretty soon. We've been promising that for a while, I'm pretty sure, but it just seems like one thing leads to another and we don't get to go do. So thank you again. Have a great day.
Remember, we're J&D Projects, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.